platforms. Yes, we are live on YouTube. What's up, guys? So if you guys want to see my screen, you guys can hop onto my YouTube and you will be able to see my screen and follow along. So let's jump right into this. And as always, if you guys have any questions on YouTube, use the comments. On TikTok, use the comments. On Instagram, use the question sticker so I can easily find what you guys are asking me. So a couple of things I want to talk about in social media. The couple of Instagram and Facebook updates that I'm super excited about. I think it's going to make our content creation experience amazing. One of those is, so Instagram announced that the stories drafts are coming soon. So I think you'll be able to, when you create Instagram stories, you'll be able to save your draft. So I think it'll be easier, because sometimes I create content on Instagram stories, but I don't want to post it right there and then. I want to wait and maybe stitch the story together and maybe create more videos. So I think this will be super helpful. The other feature, Facebook is testing green screen options for Facebook stories. So Instagram stories, you already have the green screen options. On TikTok, you can use the green screen. I think it's amazing. So Facebook is going to add that as well. So I think it'll be a cool thing to add. The other thing I've heard, and I hope it's true, Instagram is thinking of launching the 60-second limit to Instagram Reels. So I think if they do that, that will be super helpful. That will be awesome for Instagram Reels. All right, so let's jump into your questions. And then we will, how do you get more likes and views on Instagram Reels? So here's what I would do. If you do want more likes, engagement on Instagram Reels, couple of things I would say. Obviously, the number one is the content has to be good. And what do I mean by good content? It means your audience wants to consume your content. That's number one. The other things I would say, number two, add 30 hashtags. So when you post Instagram Reels, if you're on YouTube, you can see my screen. So use 30 hashtags on your Instagram Reels. Number three, share your Instagram Reels to your Instagram feed. Number four, you can also share your Reels to Instagram stories and then tag relevant people. So those are the tactics that I would say if you want more reach and engagement on Instagram Reels. And obviously, if you're creating videos, hook your audience in the first 2 to 3 seconds. I think that's very important, because if people don't know what my video is about in the first 2 to 3 seconds, guess what? They're out, right? They're not gonna stay and watch. So those are the things I would say. All right, let's go to tell me about my business growth. What question do you have about your business growth? Are you looking to, what kind of business you have? Are you looking to get more reach, engagement, lead, sales? What are you looking for? How many hashtags are good to use for TikTok? So for TikTok, guys, I like to keep it between, there's a limit too, but I like to keep it between 3 to 5. So for example, on this post right here, if you can, I don't know if you can see it on my YouTube. So I use 3 hashtags. Here's another one, probably 4, 2 on this one. So generally speaking, I keep the TikTok hashtags between 3 and 5. And obviously, you want to make sure the hashtags are relevant to your content, not just like random FYP hashtags, because they may not do anything. How do you create a nice grid? I mean, if you're looking for, to me, I don't think the look and feel of grid, the aesthetics is that important now on Instagram. But if you want to, pick color fonts that you want to, use, maybe your brand color, your brand voice, your brand font, and then repeat them. I think that's some people like to do like 1-to-1. So I used to do it like a while ago. If you scroll back on my Instagram, I used to have a theme. But I kind of like gave that up a while ago. But I think that's how, if you want to create a nice grid, to me, nice grid now in 2020 means a lot of value, education, to for your audience. To me, that's nice. But if you're talking about the look and feel, just pick your colors, pick your text font, and then repeat them. Personally, I don't think that's that important now in 2021. All right, let's see. Tell me, where do I find startup members? So do you mean the clients for your startups, the customers, or do you mean the team, like co-founders? So if you mean co-founders, what I would do first, look in your circle, people that you personally know. Number two, I would join different Facebook groups and then interact with people and then see if I can pull in or attract people whose skills I need. And then number three, look at your LinkedIn. So those are the three channels I would look at. All right. Video marketing or blogging, which one is best? So both are good. There are people who are doing really good with video, and there are other people who are doing really well with video. For example, I don't do, blogging. Uh, I don't do blogging, I do video, right? But you can find people who are doing both. The question is, you want to ask yourself, which one are you naturally good at? Because if you're naturally good at video, you're going to crush it with video, right? You can be more consistent. But if you're naturally, let's say, a lot of people are camera shy, they do not want to make videos, fine. Maybe they're good with text, writing, then blogging, they can stay consistent with the blogging. So I think both are good, but the question you have to ask yourself is, which format will help me stay consistent over a long period of time? Because when you stay consistent for a very long period of time, that's when you build your brand. That's when you grow your company, your leads, your sales. So that's how I would approach that. Can you share good links for Instagram captions? What do you mean by links? I mean, if you're looking for caption ideas, I would say Google it. What I like to do is in caption, if you're trying to create engagement, ask a question. The second thing is tell a story in the caption. So those two things always kind of gets the engagement going, asking questions and telling stories. But if you're looking for like examples or templates, I would say just Google it. Instagram caption templates, Instagram caption ideas, and you'll find like ton of examples. A lot of people created that lead magnet and they're giving that away for free, so you can you can do that. How many hashtags do I recommend using on Instagram? 30 or very close to 30. So if you look at my Instagram right here, I'm using, I believe on this post, it's probably like 28, 29. I am testing something with my Instagram hashtag, so I did change on the most recent post. The hashtags are very different from my last post. I'm doing some testing, and I might make a video about that test as well, so stay tuned. But how many hashtag? 30 or very close to 30, 27, 28, 29, 30. Because I think especially for small pages, the more hashtags and the good hashtags, right? Not just random. They can help you discover more people. All right, let's say a question from YouTube. Month of March, my pages engagement has dropped so much for both Instagram and Facebook. It's a news portal page. What would you suggest I do? So there's a lot of things could be going on, but if you're trying to up your engagement on Facebook and Instagram, I would use more videos, more live videos. So on Instagram, two things I'm seeing do really well: creating Instagram Reels daily, and then going live maybe 2 to 3 times per week. So that's what I would do. Maybe create a weekly, like a live show for your audience. Give them, I think you said it's a news page. So I would create, Monday morning news updates or weekend news, something like that, and then do it consistently so people can get used to it and then stay or come for more. So that's what I would do: more video and more live video on those two platforms. All right, let's see. Apps to manage the theme of Instagram page. I think Preview is a good app. And then let me see if I can find it for you. It's called Preview for Instagram. That's a good app to here you go. Yeah, the ultimate Instagram feed planner. Um, so that's the one that you can look into if you want to create or manage the theme of your Instagram page. Yeah, look at this. So you can create different themes like this, right? So colors, fonts, things like this. There you go. So the website is thepreviewApp.com. All right, let's see. Can you share advice on growing on YouTube? Yeah, absolutely. So for YouTube, my channel, if as you see, it's still very small, but a couple of things I would say, if you do want to grow on YouTube, it's a game of consistency and good content, right? That's kind of a given. But I would research good keywords. So you're making videos on topics that people are searching for. That's like number one thing. And the tool I use is called right here. This is the tool I use. It's TubeBuddy on my screen. You can use TubeBuddy, or you can also use vidIQ. So that's number one. Pick keywords, do your research, and make content about topics, the things that people are searching for. The next thing, YouTube Shorts just came out, so experiment, go hard on YouTube Shorts, create YouTube Shorts content, because that to me is going to be a way for small or new channels to get in the game with like big channels on YouTube. And number three, obviously the game of consistency. Some people say you want to create 100 videos on YouTube to really have a chance to really hone into to your audience and really like understand the system and to be able to grow. I think that's probably true. So stay consistent will be like my next tip. So those 3 or 4 things I would say for YouTube growth. And another kind of like hack, I know some platforms are really hard to grow. For example, Instagram is really tough to grow. YouTube is really tough to grow because they're mature platforms. They're not new. So here's a hack. If you want to grow your Instagram or TikTok, or YouTube, grow your TikTok and then drive traffic there, right? A lot of people are doing that because TikTok has a lot of organic reach. So you can grow your TikTok and then drive traffic back to your, for example, that's what I do as well. So this is my TikTok, and my link that I'm driving traffic to from here is my YouTube channel. So that's another kind of like a hack or a tactic that you can use. Because TikTok is fairly new and there's a lot of organic reach. On other platforms, organic reach is not the same. All right, let's see. I make music. How should I make my posting routine to grow and reach? Please help. So if I'm making music, what I would do is create every single day. So on TikTok and Instagram, both are really big on for music, right? So I would create something, a music piece every single day. And even if it's not finished, maybe it's like behind the scene or it's the process. That's one thing I would do every single day. And number two, once you have some follower base, maybe like 1,000 followers on TikTok, I would go live and then create with my audience or try to get them to join the process. And the third thing I would do collaborations with other people. So find other musicians similar in your genre, maybe different, and do like Instagram lives with them. If you have co-live, dual live on TikTok, do dual live with them. And they don't have to be big artists. You can find people who are similar audiences or like not like huge audience, right? And just have fun with it, because the more you can stay consistent and share your talent, more people you will attract to you. So that's what I would do. Best website for making thumbnails, it's hands down Canva. Canva is best when it comes to making thumbnails. Do you think Instagram will be relevant in next 5 years? Absolutely, I think so. Even though right now it seems like they're copying everything from TikTok, but I think they have really, our attention is on Instagram, scrolling and videos, and now short form videos. So I definitely think there's going to be new features. There's going to be like new things, but Instagram will definitely be relevant in 5 years, in my opinion. Because here's why. Because as humans, we want quick information. We want quick entertainment. And we just want to scroll through and get all the information and entertainment that we want. And then platforms like TikTok or Instagram, they give us that. So I think these things are going to be relevant for a very long time. All right, so how do I find best hashtags as a copywriter? So actually, I have the tool up. So what I would do is, on my YouTube, there's a full demo, but I would use a tool like this. So here's a tool, Flick. If you're looking at if you're not on my YouTube, hop on and you can see my screen too. So I would use this tool, Flick.tech. And the cool thing about this is when you join, and let's say when you're searching your hashtags, you can turn on smart filters. This means it's going to connect, or it's going to look at your Instagram account and the history of your account and how much engagement you have, and then filter hashtags based on that. So for example, for my account, I have my connecting my account, and then I'll search for, let's say, marketing. Right? And now it's going to give me tons of, and see how here are the smart active filters. So it's only showing me posts and also the average likes based on my account's performance, based on the history of my account. And so I actually have a chance to get ranked for these hashtags. Because if I don't get ranked for these hashtags, guess what? It's no use, right? So this is the tool I would use, Flick.tech. And if you go to my YouTube and search for Flick in the search bar, I think there are a ton of videos that I've done the full tutorial, so you can watch those as well. Great question. All right. Let's see. Any ideas how to go business over personal products? Ooh, what do you mean? I didn't understand that question. So maybe ask me in another way. How do you find clients for freelancing? So what I like to do is in like short term, I would say go where the clients are. So meaning different Facebook groups, Upwork, People Per Hour, Fiverr, because clients are already looking for freelancers, right? In short term. And then in the long term, share content, build your personal brand so you can attract people to you, right? Because you do not want to be always running after the clients. You want to get to a position where people come to you, clients come to you, right? So that's what I would suggest. Do you collab with brands or startups? How can I connect with you? Yes, so send me message on DM on Instagram and we can talk. And I do work with brands and startups for social media strategy, or sometimes collaborations, or a lot of different things. So absolutely, reach out to me. All right, let's see if I find one last question for today. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know if the audio is okay. Sometimes I have trouble with audio on YouTube, but I'm using my awesome mic, so hopefully my audio is good on YouTube. How many hashtags do I use on TikTok? So we talked about this. I like to use between 3 to 5. So on Instagram, 30 hashtags. On TikTok, here's my TikTok, I like to keep it between 3 and 5. And also super relevant to what the content is. Don't try to use, especially in the beginning, you don't want to use like really big hashtags, because you'll never get ranked in those hashtags. And the way hashtags work on TikTok is very different anyway. So, but to answer your question, 3 to 5. All right, let's see. What's the minimum ad spend we should use for A/B testing on Facebook, and how long to run them for data? So it really depends on the product, with the price of the product, and also the audience. Is it cold audience or warm audience? But what I like to do is I want enough data. So what I like to do is run the campaign for like maybe 2 to 3 days. And again, it's really tough to pick a number, but I would suggest you want to spend between, if you're trying to drive clicks if you're doing the A/B testing based on the clicks, I would want to at least 100 clicks, and then whatever the cost may be. But if you're trying to do the A/B testing based on the conversions, I would want at least 5 to 10 conversions between both like campaigns that A/B testing. So that could mean, sometimes we A/B test with $100, sometimes we A/B test with $500. It really depends on the product that you're A/B testing. Is it e-commerce product, or is it like a coaching course? And also the audience. But those are the things I would think about. Love your reels, no question. Thank you so much for saying that. Guys, do me a favor, quick favor. I want to ask you on Instagram and also TikTok. Share this. I believe you can share lives on Instagram. Can you? I don't even know. I think you can. If you're able to share this, do share this to your Instagram stories so more people can find this and more people can hop on and ask their questions. All right, let's see. Let me see if there's any other questions that you guys have. Please answer my question, would mean a lot. What is your question? Let me look at the question tag again, see if I missed. There were some questions that were repeated, so I kind of skipped those. I do not see any question from you, brother. All right. All right, guys, so I do have to hop off. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Yeah, I'm gonna save this both on YouTube and also IGTV. So if you want to go back, you can always go back and watch it. Bye for now on YouTube.